Destroying the Wither Boss gave me access to powers that other magic can only grant through limited means. The Wither Boss has the power of flight, and by using the heart of the Wither, its nether star, I can grant myself that power. Today I flew for the first time without the aid of a chocobo. The power of flight will aid me in defeating many types of enemies. I also started preparing my blood altar to create a space I can live with and that will suit my villa's beauty. I will need to defeat more Wither Boss to adorn this altar with beacons. Now then, welcome back to another episode of A Druid's Tale. Today we are starting off at night. It is pretty dark. It's not quite the moon fully risen, high in the sky yet. We're waiting to do the division sigil ritual. The altar has a redstone circle around it. It can see the moon. It's getting there. Too early, sacrifice must be made at midnight. That is the thing right now. Must make a sacrifice at midnight. So I'm presuming up there. So I'm just hanging around. Okay, it is time to perform a sacrifice. Hey, you. Be sacrificed. Thank you. Wow. Did you see that? Okay, so time to pick this up quick before it starts spawning mobs, which it will do as soon as it can. There's a creeper already spawned. Right, the reason I did it in the water was so it wouldn't spread, because the only other places I could think of was going to be outside of the water. So I thought I'd do it all in the water, in the little river, just to focus it, because that creeper literally spawned on me. And this stuff spreads, like rapid spreading. And, yo, there. Right now, creeper, let me deal with you. That's it, down you go. Right, so now I've got all this cursed earth, which, oh no, it's doing it under there as well. But I don't think they can spawn underwater. I don't think it can spawn underwater. But it did spread underwater though. That's strange. I didn't expect that to happen. Maybe it did it when it hit the lightning. Lightning struck. Maybe that's what did it then. But I can get it all. Yeah. So now we've got some cursed earth. That's good. Well, I do have some ideas as to where I want to put this cursed earth and what I want to use it on. And this area here is one of the first. My little slime farm that is generating the mob essence from generating slimes. But it's a slow going process, that is. So I think I'm going to disconnect the power a second. This will take a little while. Let's take that out quick. There we go. That should stop that from doing the slimes. And then, wow, I broke through that pretty quick, didn't I? And then I want to place the cursed earth in here. And I don't think that's going to be such a bad thing. I don't know if it'll spread out there, actually. Let's put a piece here. Slime, break. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Let's get that. I don't know if it's going to work next to these. I don't think it's going to spread into these. It might spread out here, which is what I was worried about. I don't really want it spreading out this way. So if I can trap it inside the dirt here, then that'll be good. It's like an extra little bit of mob farm for the system to work off. Without spreading would be great though. I think it might only spread to adjoining. I don't know. So I'll test that out and watch it. Give me this. Right, get back out. Okay, that's a little bit extra there, mob spawning, and so long as it doesn't spread out here, it should be okay. Are you gonna do it though? Is it too bright in there? Maybe it's too bright in there at the minute. Is it F7'd? No, that one should spawn when it's not daylight. All right, so at night time that'll work. But that's a little bit extra. I'll see if it spreads. I'll keep an eye on that. And the other thing that I wanted to use it for was going to be something to do with a blood altar. Now, I didn't really want to start on the blood altar and blood magic and all that kind of stuff just yet, but this little thing just ain't no good. It ain't no good. It works. It works fine. This is where things appear from the spawning system, which is good. They're all trapped in through these paving stones of warding. I want to kind of use as much magic as possible in the creation of a mob farm, because I've used as much tech as possible in other series. So I want to try and get something going with a few different things, a few different magic mods. Botany does have some things that are useful for killing mobs, and I could also use the... Oh, there's an automated thing that you could use, the sacrificial dagger, I think. There's also a ritual for blood magic that I could do as well. So, I'm going to think about doing that very soon. Now, the idea was to put it over here somewhere. So, I might just do that. Have the altar sort of walk up here and into a large altar area. And I've got to work out the sizes, though, to make sure that it's big enough. And then get into the big blood altar magics to be able to do some awesome stuff. I'm pretty sure there's nothing below me. Yeah, that runs underneath this way and runs all the way to the back over there. So I should be okay. Should be okay to plan it out for here. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, well, I think I've got this right. I think I've set it up right. From the stairwell coming up, that's the dead center of the pyramid. But I'm trying to invert the pyramid. So an actual blood altar sort of forms itself into a pyramid shape. But what I want to do is go down from the surface level. So I think I know what I'm doing, right? This. Okay, so the altar will go on top of that block. Okay, so the altar will be bang in the middle, and that will be on the surface, in the same surface level as the recharging stations and all that. The gardens will be on this kind of level. So I'm trying to keep it grass as well, which is why I've put grass down, or rather, why I've left the grass as best as possible. And the best way I can think of keeping track of where the slates, the runes are supposed to go around the altar, is to do it in gravel. And that way, when I need to drop it down a block, I can just literally take the block out from underneath it, and it'll fall down to its correct position as I'm cleaning out the area. And that was, I think that was from Condrick, actually. I think it was a Condrick idea from the Hyperminers, because he was cleaning out a large area, and I spotted him doing that, and I thought that was a good idea. So I thought I'd use that idea in this particular sense, even though it's not quite what it was originally intended to be. It gives us a planning out stage, and then as the altar gets bigger, the gravel can just drop down to the right places. So, for instance, this tier 1 is just bang an altar on the top. Alright, tier 1. Tier 2, you put the runes around it, so that's not quite what... Yeah, that is what we've got in there. We've got tier 2 in there. Then tier 3, you come one away from it, like this. And it goes down one as well. Yeah. But I'm just making sure I've got enough space for now. And need to get all the runes made as well, that's another thing. So there's, yeah, tier 3. And then tier 4 is 3 blocks out. It says 1, 2, 3 blocks out. But there's a 2-block gap, if you see it that way. And it's down another one to that one. So then we're coming across that way. Let's fill these in. Let them grass over while I'm doing this. So we want to come out to here. And hopefully all this will actually be underground. So the grass will grow over the top of it all. So I'll literally have hardly any of the actual altar showing, apart from maybe the little glowstone blocks that stick up over the top. Now, in theory, I should be able to automate making a fair amount of the runic blocks in order to make this fairly swiftly. The chances are, though, that I'm going to need 4 beacons for it as well, which means killing a few more withers. And to do that, I'm going to be doing a bit more prep work on some stuff. Alrighty then. Well, the quarry has been busy. Check out the quarry. It's been busy while I've been working on all sorts of stuff. Processing some iron right now. Working on getting towards angel rings now, though. I want an angel ring so that I can fly about. Yes, quite precisely, I want to fly around. And I'm doing all the iron so that I can make beacons for my blood altar. I'm going to actually burn quite a few diamonds as well, but... Well, I don't really have another use for diamonds, really, do I? I use Tinker's Tools, and Tinker's Tools don't use diamonds, so... well, they do use diamonds, but they don't use lots of diamonds like vanilla tools do. So, I don't really need diamonds in this series, the same as I do in other series. I do need a crafting table, though. Where have I got a crafting table? That's a normal crafting table. I think I'm pretty much assured that I'm going to need a vanilla crafting table to do the splitting of diamond and... Yeah, the division sigil has an ability. You split iron ingots to make unstable ingots, and then use the unstable ingots as quickly as possible to make another recipe. So that's the recipe that I'm going to try for and achieve. And the quickness of making the things is meh. But there's another way of doing it. There's another way, an easier way. With golden nuggets, you can make unstable, or you can make stable or semi-stable nuggets, and then put the nuggets together to make ingots. Now, I could go down the route of just doing iron, I suppose, and make the 2 ingots that way. It would be a bit quicker, wouldn't it, than doing it that way, but still. I don't know. It's a very, very daunting task, is that? It's a daunting task. So let's take it up here out the way. It's supposed to blow up if you don't do it right, and it kills you. Blows up and it kills you. But this is my altar area that I've set out. I've laid it out so it's all the way up to a tier 6. This is the tier 6 section. And I've built it into the ground so it's more like a garden from the surface. But down below there's some other things that I want to show you. All the different levels and stuff that are down there. I will mess around with that soon enough. But I guess I'll just do it here. And I'm going to need another crafting bench because I don't want to leave the goodies lying around. So I'm going to get a Tinker's crafting bench ready to use the unstable ingots as soon as I can. This one hasn't got anything in. That'll do nicely. Give me this. And where did I put my nether star? Because I'm going to need my nether star as well to go with this. So hopefully I can pull out the 2 unstable ingots quick enough to make it happen. Now... diamonds per cut, that's the thing. A diamond per cut is the problem area. So I've got to make sure that I get it right. I'm doing the golden wings, I think it is. I think it's golden wings, that recipe, yeah. So I need to put my nether star in the middle. I didn't bring my nether star with me, that's down here. Of course, I'm well organised. I've just spent ages building the structure for the tier 6 altar. Now, it's not a tier 6 anywhere near a tier 6 right now, but it will be eventually. Oh, come on. Where did I put my nether star? Really? I hid it? Where did I hide my nether star? Did I put it in this bag? I think I probably put it in this bag. I did bring it. There it is. Right, okay. Never mind. Okay, so, yeah, I am more prepared than I thought I was. I thought I was unprepared, but I kept it safe. I kept it safe in one place. That's where I kept it. Kept it nice and safe. So the nether star goes in there. Then the 2 stable ingots or unstable ingots go there to craft the thing. Okay. Seeds go. Bye. Alright, so this is it. This is the thing. I go 2 there and I put this there. And as soon as I take these unstable ingots, I've got to use them very quickly because they have a burnout timer. So we're going to take them very quickly. And boom. What? Not that quick, then. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the stable ingot side of things, then. What? See, that's why I never do that, I guess. I'm supposed to take them all out, and then... Oh, maybe you're supposed to use the same crafting grid rather than taking them out and moving them to another crafting grid. Maybe that was my issue there. Okay. Alright, okay, well, let's take this overworld book back up. That's my spare. Oh, and I got my head. That's good. I like to see that I've got my head. Well, today was indeed a good day to die. I've lost my other mana. Yeah, there's my pick. Is there anything else down here that I've lost? Blown up, there it is. Get that quick. There we go. I think that's everything now. Oh, man. Okay, well, there's one death. Man of Steel. I've got my tablet. I've got my thing. I got this bow. I've got my food. I've got that. Got my torches. Got my tool bag. Got that. Got those. Got that. Yes, okay. And I've got my rings. And I think that's everything. Yeah, looks like everything. Okay, so if I take them out of the crafting grid, it blows up as well. Dang it. Okay, so the other method, which I think I prefer to use right now, take 2 ingots worth of these, and 18 diamonds it's going to cost me. It's not so bad, I don't suppose. Let's just take all of those out, because these become semi-stable, so they don't blow up when you leave. Yeah, they don't blow up when you leave. But then I should be able to make 2 of these unstable stable ingots. Now these stable ingots don't blow up when you leave, so then I can place those in there quite easily and get my golden angel wings out. Awesome. Okay, and now I've got the golden angel wings on me. Wow, they look crazy, don't they? I could change them if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to or not. Let's go around there and then put this stuff in there. That can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. That's a spare book, that can go in there. This ring of protection. Actually, I want the ring of protection more than I want the other thing. Yeah, stop it. Get out of there. Right, ring of protection more than the discount. There we go. Alright, so how do I look? Kind of funny looking. Oh, well, never mind. So, let's have a look down here. Can I fly now? Yeah, I can fly now. That's good. That's all I wanted. I don't mind dying just once for that. But stable and unstable ingots, man. Stable and unstable ingots. Okay, so down here, in the underside of this runic altar for blood magic, I've placed the stone blocks where the next altar's going to go. So the first altar, let's just take a couple of these out. First altar's up there. Right, that's the blood altar itself. And that's a tier 1 on its own. Then you surround it with runic, runes of whatever, or just basic blood runes, and that makes it a tier 2. Then where each of these stone blocks is, that's going to make it a tier 3. And up above these blocks, they have to be solid blocks going up. There is a block of... a block of glowstone. Yeah, so I've already put the glowstone in place. I just need to upgrade the tier. So then there's that. Then that's a tier 3. Then a tier 4 is another one out and down from there, and another way out a little bit, and that does that. And then that goes up, and then there's blood blocks above there, which will look cool on the way out. And then the next tier comes out even further, and this actually needs lighting up, but I forgot about lighting it up. I was checking all the surface for lighting, and I didn't check down here for lighting. I'll check this. This needs 4 beacons. So I can make the beacon inactive. The beacon doesn't need to be active, but I'm doing all the iron so I can make a second tier beacon for each one. So I'm going to end up killing 4 more wither bosses in order to make this a reality. And that should still have space under here for another run in here. But I've also got to then, for the tier 6, that'll make a tier 5 by the way. A tier 6 then, I need to put runes all the way down these walls where the bricks are. And up in the top corner of those, there is a special crystal cluster that's supposed to go, which is going to be here. Crystal clusters at this height. The blood blocks at this height, so they tier up from there to there to there. So overall, I'm going to have an outside blood altar that's going to look quite nice, hopefully. I'm going... you don't need these blocks here, but I'm going to put these blocks here for light sources somehow. I don't know what light source I might use yet. I might use a botanical flower, a floating botanical flower, which are the glowing ones. Where's the glowing ones? Well, every single one of them can be made into a tiny glowing floating block. Here we go. Floating lime. The uses of floating lime, for instance. Okay, not that one. Yeah. There's the glowing floating as well, though. They're floating everything. And then there was a glowing one as well. I thought you just added something to it. But I can make these glowing floating flowers, which I might do around the place to light it up instead of having blocks. The first 2 blocks, maybe. That's a good idea. Maybe the blocks around the outside just have lighting up on them like that. Maybe, maybe not. I'll mess with it some more and see what I do. But I've redefined the pathway a little bit as well. So the pathway now goes all the way up into the entrance there. It comes past this blood altar area. And it comes past this wand recharging area. Which are both meant to be kind of ornate garden-like things. And then I've got some space still around which I can do some other bits and pieces in to make it all pretty and nice looking and decorative. I don't think I need anything else in here. But after I've gone through a bit of the crafting to get some more runes, which is my next grind, I want to put something down here. Something that requires mobs to be sacrificed in here. So I'm probably going to go with the Ruins of Sacrifice. And try and get myself up to a tier... I think I need a tier 4, actually, for the right ritual. So I'm going to have to get the Wither Bosses slain, 4 more Wither Bosses slain to make 4 more beacons. Or to make 4 beacons, should I say. And then make the Dusk Runic Inscriber tools. And then I should be able to do a Well of Suffering down here. So hopefully that'll be next episode. Hopefully, if I can get the work done in time, I'm hoping that next episode will be a Well of Suffering. And that will also use the Cursed Earth nicely as well, in theory. Use the Cursed Earth and a Well of Suffering to generate lots and lots of LP for this network. So I'll always have a lot of blood in my blood altar, ready to do all sorts of crafting and cool stuff with blood magic in the future. So that will then complete a little project over here, which I'm quite interested in getting done because, well, I haven't been anywhere near the end of blood magic yet. I've got to tier 5 a few times, but I've never gone up to tier 6, so it'll be nice to see how it goes. And also all those rituals and things that I can use will be interesting to see how they can be used in farming different things around my magic farm, Druids Tale. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. I will see you in the next episode very soon. Goodbye.